This isn't spooky in the traditional sense, but even now when I think about it, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. So a couple months into COVID, restaurants around here started doing carry-out and whatnot, and I decided to order brunch from my family's favorite place and go pick it up. My son, who was not quite 4 at the time, went with me. We're driving to go pick up the order, and we pass someone walking an enormous dog who looked like my friend's dog that my son loved to visit and hadn't seen since COVID. I tell him, "Hey, look at that big dog. He looks just like Remus." My son agrees and says, "And he looks just like Stanley." I'm like, "Who's Stanley?" We have never had a dog with that name, nor has anyone in our extended family friend circle. He says, "Remember? Our old dog?" At that moment, I got full body chills because I sense where this was headed, and I was in disbelief. "We've never had a dog named Stanley." He's quiet for a few and then replies with, "Oh yeah, that's when I was someone else. You were someone else too, Mommy, you just don't remember." I was internally freaking out, not because I was scared, but because I could not believe this was happening. My kids weren't raised with any one religion. I'm a big advocate of explore what resonates with you, so long as it doesn't hurt or oppress others, because religion and spirituality are very personal journeys, because I was raised with a lot of religious trauma, and I believe that introducing children to religion in the way that many churches do is indoctrination, and I'll die on that hill. I am personally a believer in reincarnation, but it's something I've not shared with my kids, and my husband is a pretty staunch atheist, so there's nowhere he could have heard that from. I am a recovering skeptic, so naturally I checked the history on his YouTube Kids account to see if it's something he could have possibly heard. Nope. If I ask him about it now, he doesn't remember. He's 7 now, but for a couple weeks when I'd bring it up, which wasn't often, I just wanted to see if he remembered, he'd just smile at me like he was in on some joke or story that I was not. It was the wildest thing.